Welcome, students, to your English class. We are doing the chapter A Game of Chance from the Honeysuckle book. Yesterday, we finished the question and answers, and I asked you to write the question numbers 1, 5, and 6 in your notebooks. Today, we continue with the language part. So, page number 104. Then words are given against the sentence below, which can be used in both as nouns as verbs. Use them appropriately in the fill in the blanks. The two teams have played 3 matches already. The last day's play was excellent. First one, student. Next, she has a lovely face. India faced a number of problems these days. He made his mark in essay writing. Articles marked sold are reserved. The police are combing the area to catch the burglars. An ordinary plastic comb costs 5 rupees. He gave a smile in answer to my question. We also smiled to see him. He said he hoped to be invited to the party. We gave up hope of joining the party. The boys put up a good athletic show. The soldiers showed great courage in saving people from floods. You deserve a pat on the back for your good performance. The teacher patted the child on the cheek to encourage her. So here, students, you saw there were two words which could be used as a verb and a noun, and you saw how we cleverly used it in the sentence in place sometimes as nouns and sometimes as verbs. Notice the use of there in the following sentence. There was a big crowd at the fair. There were many things I'd like to have bite. Now, you have to rewrite the sentences using there in the beginning. Look at the following examples. I can do nothing to help you. There is nothing I can do to help you. Okay. Next one. A man at the door is asking for you. There is a man at the door asking to see you. This park has beautiful roses. How will we change this so that there is at the beginning? There are beautiful roses in this park. Your story has no fun in it. There is no fun in your story. We have no secrets between us. There are no secrets between us. There. My village has 2 primary schools. There are 2 primary schools in my village. This problem can be solved in 2 ways. There are 2 ways to solve this problem. Okay. Next is fill in the blanks. You have to fill in the blanks in the paragraph with the words from the box. You cannot repeat a word twice. I'm going to wait 10 to 15 seconds so you can pause to complete it. There was a huge Eid fair in our village. We could buy anything from a tiny toy to a big camel. I went to the fair on its last day with uncle and bhaiya. We went to the lucky shop. It was very interesting. I tried my luck, but did not win any prize. Later, uncle told me that I was more foolish than unlucky. Okay? Okay, now suppose you are Rashi. Describe in your own words your visit to the fair. Do not refer or speak about the lucky shop. So besides that, I want you to speak about the fair. So do this with your parents or your siblings or your grandparents or anybody around. Okay. And the next is a read aloud. Read aloud the two paragraphs that describe the boy and the old man at the lucky shop. Okay. Listen to these children. What are they talking about? Would you like tea or coffee? I don't like coffee. I prefer tea. I prefer coffee. Thank you. So over here, there's a conversation going on among three children. The first boy asks the other two boys whether they like tea or coffee. The second boy mentions that he doesn't like coffee, but he prefers tea. On the other hand, the third boy mentions that he prefers coffee over tea. Now you have to work alone. Okay. So you are only going to become the agent and you are only going to become the client looking for an accommodation in the hotel. So you're going to run these scenarios in your head and using the clues given below, you're going to complete the sentence. Okay. What sort of accommodation would you prefer? I'd prefer a whatever kind of accommodation you want. So something like small but cozy or, comfortable, whatever is your word. Would you like your own room or would you like to share a room? I'd like to dash. I don't think I'd like dash. I'd like to have a room of my own with a separate bed and a bathroom. I don't think I'd like to share my room with anyone. Would you like a room with a television? Yes, I do want a room with a television in it. Do you need to hire a car? No, thanks. I don't need a hired car. I'd prefer a car of my own instead. No, I'd prefer a car of my own instead. What sort of location are you interested in? I'd like to say stay in a fancy locality. Have you any other requirements? Yes, I must have a balcony attached to my room. Yes, give me your contact number for further correspondence. No, no other requirements. So you can do it in your own way. So over here, there are some words given below. You're going to listen to me carefully, okay, to the word from the list that I'm going to speak. And then again, you're going to write against it another word that has the same pronunciation, but it should have a different spelling, okay? So listen to me and write. The first one is done for us, fair. Next is buy. Buy. Next is one. Which? Two. No. Your. See. There. Hair. None. So here are the answers, students. So in case you haven't got it, you can get it from here. Fair by one, which two, no, here, see, there, here, none. Okay, with this, students, I end today's class. Stay home, stay safe. Vacations are on. Tomorrow is the celebration. See you then. Bye, students. Have a fantastic day.